Yes, yes, people. We are back live. We are back live. Sarcasm City TV, YouTube, for another edition of the Manchester United Arsenal podcast, where we talk all things Manchester United, all things Arsenal. On the Arsenal side of things, very, very busy. Agreed personal terms with Gyökeres that got announced today. So Arsenal are now in talks with Sporting Lisbon to try and get that deal over the line. And yesterday it broke. Arsenal trying to get Noni Madueke from Chelsea. They've also agreed terms with him. They're now in talks with Chelsea in regards to a fee. So we'll be discussing it with the Arsenal lot. I think they'll be happy about one, unhappy about others. Yeah, unhappy about the other. So we're going to discuss both of these things. In regards to Manchester United, typical just Manchester United nonsense. When I say nonsense, because that's what we are, man. Just a whole heap of just absolute nonsense. Barcelona interest in Rashford, though, that came out today because they're saying Diaz is too expensive. Inaki Williams, or is it Nico Williams? I always get the brothers mixed up. I think it's Nico Williams. He signed a new deal at Bilbao, people. So there's all of those things going on. Big up to everyone locked in, though. Shout out to everyone who's just joined over from the raid from TJ's channel. Big up to everyone who's joined over from the raid from Saeed's channel as well. So whether you join from any of those two raids, make sure you hit the like button on the video. So important you do that, people. Hit the like button on the video, whether you're watching this live right now or watching this back after the live. When you enter the city, people, you pay the tax. Pay the tax when you enter the city. So please hit the like button on the video. Share it out across all the socials. Yes, it's flawless. Twitter and Instagram. That's the new Twitter as well. Yes, it's flawless. Retweet, like from the Twitter, share from the Instagram, and just as important, make sure you subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV, hit the notification bell, and subscribe to my TJ Warren TV as well, man. Subscribe to my guy over there. I'm going to add the link into the title, but it's underneath in the description. It's on the featured channel page as well, people. And I see Casper is who just joined the membership. Appreciate you, Casper. I think he rejoined. Link for the memberships in the pinned comment. I'll get to any super chats as well. But big up everyone locked in again. Keep all your comments, questions, Manchester United or Arsenal related. This is definitely going to be a fun show. So let me bring in the Arsenal fans, see what he got to say for themselves. TJ's here. Don C's here. What you man telling me, man? What's good? What's good?
Woo! Flawless. Like I said, I only have a limited time, so I'm just gonna cook. I'm just gonna cook. Like we're Don C. Don C. We're moving like a big club. Cheers, my friend. Oh my days. Now this is the normal. This is the and big up everybody in the chat too. Smash the likes. This is the normal roller coaster that Arsenal take you on every summer, where they're going to link you one day and you just want to give up on the sport when they link you with Noni Madueke, and there's no movement on the Sesko front. There's no reported movement on the Gyökeres front. Rodrigo, even Norgard has calmed down. Zubamendi's been over the line since January, let's be real. And then today, gentlemen, Fabrizio Romano says we are this close to a here we go for Victor Gyökeres to Arsenal, long-term deal around £65 million. And then it was reported 45 minutes later that Gyökeres is willing to take a salary cut to come to Arsenal to facilitate the deal. This is a guy that wants to play for Arsenal so badly that he will take a pay cut. Who is doing that? He is the hottest striker in the world right now in terms of availability that's on the free market. And he wants to come to our club. I never thought I would see the day, to be 100% honest with you. I never thought I would be talking about a near world-class striker, a guy that has done it on the world stage for all to see, wanting to come to Arsenal. And I think it's such a great move. Like we've talked about this before when the links really started. I want to just go over that again real quick. We have Zubamendi. We have our midfield buttoned up. We're probably going to get a Norgard in. We bring in a Gyökeres. We bring in a Rodrigo or a similar type winger on the left. I don't if it's Eze, great. I know Eze doesn't really play on the left a lot, but you bring in another winger to replace Trossard, because I think Trossard's going to Saudi. You have potentially the best attacking front three in the league right away. Then, because what isn't being talked about enough, in my opinion, is how a Gyökeres and a dynamic left winger will create space for us in the final third and relieve some of the pressure that's on Martin Odegaard, relieve some of the pressure that's on Saka because they have more to think about. Like, these are the things that I get excited about, to see free-flowing football again, and not to see a Saka constantly getting bullied in the corner, not to see an Odegaard with no ideas because they're pressing the crap out of him. You give these guys space, they're going to cook. And I think with Gyökeres, you're going to find a striker that can, number one, actually finish. Number two, run the channels and not get caught offside all the time. And number three, creates things out of nothing. We need a striker that can create goals. And you saw him in Portugal do that. You saw him do that in the Champions League last season. These guys, and I'm not hearing anything about, oh, well, Sisco will be the better long term. No, I'm not hearing any Arteta in top gooner, oh, he's not tall enough arguments. Like, I'm not hearing it. You have a ready-made player that has shown who can do it, that wants to come here and will take a pay cut, whereas you see Sisco wanting to put a release clause into his contract to sign for Arsenal. Respectfully, go fuck yourself. We are not a stepping stone club. I'm going to talk with chess now, because we are not a stepping stone club. Big up, Pels. We are not a stepping stone club. We are a big club. Let's start acting like it. Let's start bringing in these players. And players are actually starting to recognize it now. We have players that are in their prime. We have to start really hitting the gas on this. And I think, like, honestly, if we don't win anything this season with these players at this point in their career, Arteta's gone. Because that is the only delta left. We haven't gotten a 9. If we don't win a trophy this season, he's gone. Like, there's no excuse. Like, even top gooners will have to admit, yeah, we were wrong about this guy. We have world-class potential all over the pitch. And some could argue that Saka is already world-class. Some could argue that Declan Rice is already world-class. We're bringing in solid midfielders like Zubamendi, who conveniently a bunch of people are forgetting that Liverpool really wanted last season and they couldn't get it over the line. He chose Arsenal over Liverpool. You can hold that. You can hold that.
That's another one.
Like let's be real. He rejected you last season. And congratulations. You won the league. Congratulations. I didn't win the league. But Zubamendi wanted to come to Arsenal. Gyökeres didn't want to go to this Joker's club. He wanted to come to Arsenal. We are ready to cook now. I'm just surprised you're wearing red, Flawless. I'm not going to lie. That really caught me off guard. Anyway, and not white.
You know what? Only clean t-shirt I had.
Oh. But yeah, no, I want to hear it.
I didn't have no other teaser. I was like, let me just throw this on.
Yeah, but that's what I got. The rivals can hold that. And and everybody was cooking me about the Madueke news. Like, and I literally told the American Waffle group chat, if you bring up Madueke, you're off the show. We are not. We want
to hear about Madueke. Obviously, we want to hear about Gyökeres first. We want to hear about Madueke. I want to know your views. I want to know Duncy's views on both things. You know what I'm saying? We talk all things Arsenal. That's what I say at the start of the show. We talk all things Arsenal.
Madueke is not near the level that we need in this club. Okay, and I am so tired. Look. I'm so tired of paying Chelsea's bills. I'm so tired of it. If you want to bring in a back, we already have a backup winger. His name's Ethan Nwaneri. We do not need any. I don't think he's any better than Martinelli. So where are we going to put this guy? What is the point? Backup to Saka. We have Ethan Nwaneri. We don't need another backup to Saka.
I agree, but Arteta don't, for whatever reason,
Arteta, and this is another reason why I can't stand it. And it's a bad move when my phone is blowing up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday. I'm hungover after freaking 4th of July, and I'm having to hear about Nani Madueke. Like, what are we doing here? Why? Why us? And it's a bad move when the rivals are in my DMs immediately. So that's what I think about Nani Madueke.
I went in your DMs immediately about it. See that? I didn't do that. I got more class than that. Say, we gonna talk later.
Yeah.
100%. Of course, it is. Love that.
Love
Of
that.
course. For
But
real.
Don C, I mean, are you excited about Nani Madueke?
Nah, actually, I get your point. Before you go, we're gonna give you just to state the
Yeah, go
Gyökeres
ahead, go
news
ahead, go
before we
ahead.
get into it. Yeah. Arsenal are now getting closer to signing Victor Gyökeres after new rounds of talks in recent hours. Gyökeres will not return for training at Sporting as he's fully focused on leaving the club. Arsenal are now advancing, nothing done yet, but discussions are underway. More on the Victor Gyökeres big news. Gyökeres has reached total agreement with Arsenal on contract terms and informed Sporting about his desire to join Arsenal. No intention to discuss other options, only to proceed with Arsenal as soon as possible. Deal well underway. That's from Fabrizio Romano. Is there anything else? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Same there. Yeah, Arsenal had advanced talks with Sporting over deal to sign Gyökeres. Transfer fee discussions continue, but personal terms in place on 5-year contract. 27-year-old Sporting CP striker only wants AFC. Arteta pushing for swift conclusion. That's from David Ornstein. Just making sure I've stated everything in regards to the Osherman side of, in regards to the Gyökeres side of things. Yeah, that's everything. Thoughts done, see, man. Gotta be happy about this. Marksman, man.
All right, big up, man. Those in the chat. Yo, TJ, my brother. Is it really gonna happen? Is it really gonna happen?
It's gonna happen.
I can't fucking believe this shit, bro. Yeah. After how many years? There should have been a countdown, yeah, from when we had our last striker.
1,000 days. Somebody was in my chat saying 1,000 days.
1,000 days. Can you believe that? 1,000 days, bro. That's like 6.5 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I swear that I could have a headline in 6.5 years, man. That's mad, bro. It's just crazy. But you know what? Yeah, let's get into it. I'm happy that we're getting Gyökeres. Right? This is a shooter. Right? Let's not say, oh yeah, but it's the Portuguese league and all of that. All of these people that want to bring stats when it suits them, and they go fuck yourself. First and foremost, right? Gyökeres is a gunman. Right? This weekend had me in ups and downs. The Friday news, I was like, oh, fucking hell, why us? Yeah. And then it got worse Saturday morning, yeah, when I realized that we could get this pussy all from the blue side of London. You get me? Yeah, they can go fuck themselves as well. But this news today kind of solidified the weekend to be a decent weekend at least. Because if we can get that signature over the line, right, the player that so many other clubs wanted. Like TJ said, I can't really go after TJ right now because TJ totally killed it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, the club, this man is wanted by many clubs and we're getting him, let alone Arsenal to some people. Also that haven't won a trophy in like 21 plus years or a league title in 21 plus years. We're getting this dude, yeah? This takes us now, yeah? All right, this one player has taken us from third, yeah, to above. Right? This one player. The reason why I say this one player, yeah, is because now we have a goal scorer.
Third to where?
Shut up! I'm cooking, bro. We're not doing this like that.
I can't hear you from 16th, Flawless. I can't hear you from 16th.
Hey, respect me, TJ. 15th. All right, go on, carry on. As you right. Respect me. How dare you? 15th.
Right? Mate, there's no respect out here, bro. You're a fucking Man United Tottenham loving piece of shit, bro. You get what I'm saying? There's no respect for that, man.
Hey, respect me. 15th.
We're fucking 15th. It's on the. We're 15th. We are 15th, sir.
Hey, sir, I didn't hear that. Where are you?
We're fucking 15th. It's on the. We're 15th. We are 15th, sir.
Fuck you.
Those are dark. Those are fucking dark days. Remember when we were in 15th?
So let's not talk about Man United because Man United are 15th, innit? Like we don't talk about trash. We just put it in the bin of front and wait for garbage day to come along. It is what it is. Yeah,
true.
When it comes to
comment about third as well, but go on, carry on.
I'll come back to that. The reason why Gyökeres signing is so important for Arsenal is because that's one of those places that we've been crying out for. We have a makeshift for every position. Like you can say the same thing with Moreno and Havertz, but they're not going to be that. When it comes to those games when you need that goal, we need a striker. We need a movement of a striker. We need someone to at least run in behind. We need someone to drag players out of position. We have this striker now. This is the striker that I wanted. I didn't want what's his name, Sesko. Yeah. I wanted Gyökeres for a reason. 39 goals is no joke. It's no joke. Forget if it's the Portuguese league or whatever league you don't want to shit on today. You know what I'm saying? To create a narrative. 39 goals is serious. You get me? Because you people forget the second place goal scorer had 19 goals. So obviously he must be too good for that league. All right. I don't want to hear, well, he's not Prem tested. Who gives a fuck if he's Prem tested? A lot of people say the Premier League is not the best league in the world. So who cares if he's Prem tested or not? All right. He is Champions League tested. You know what I'm saying? He has bang goals within the Champions League. And who plays in those Champions League, in a Champions League position, competition? Fucking English teams. So let's not give this bullshit up about, oh yeah, but he's not Prem tested. I want to see what he's gonna do with these defenders and all of that. Shut up, man. You get what I'm saying? Like you lot are probably Man United supporters. Be happy in 15th where it's cold. Like you're in Antarctica, we're in Jamaica in the sun right now. Like we're happy, we're skinny bare tea. But because I know Tina's got to go, so I'm gonna run through this very quick. With this whole Madueke thing, like. It's a load of bullshit. I don't like a lot of signings that Arteta signed. I might not have liked them, but I could understand why he got them. I can understand. I can't understand the Moreno one, the Calafiori one. I can understand the Havertz one. I couldn't understand, right? But I saw the fruits in having Havertz, even though I didn't want him in the club. I saw the fruits of having him because the goals that he scored has put us in the position where we're almost still that nearly team. But this Madueke, I don't see why we're even looking at him, because if Rodrigo hasn't played 3 games, therefore we all know that Shinole is going to be out the door. All right. That 50 million is not that kind of money to use to spend on a player just to sit on the bench. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that's a decent amount of money to play for a player, right? To be challenging first team. And he's nowhere near Saka. You know what I'm saying? If you're asking me who do I prefer on the fucking left, Martinelli, than him, even though I can't stand Martinelli. I can't see why. You're telling me we can't put another 35 mil and go for Rodrigo? Because he's a game changer, right? And that's the whole reason why we got Gyökeres. Because Gyökeres is a game changer. He's better than what we have. You know what I'm saying? First team and on the bench. With Rodrigo, yeah, he can play left, right, yeah. Left or right, and more importantly, he's going to have competition for Saka, and that's the one thing that I think Saka hasn't had for the last few years: competition. I'm not saying that because TJ said that there's an argument for him to be world class. You know what? Yeah, I respect that take, but then he's had no competition for me. If he has a player like Rodrigo on there, therefore he has to step up or step out the team. As much as I respect that kid of what he's done for Arsenal, no player is bigger than Arsenal to me. You know what I'm saying? And if Rodrigo's give us the numbers, right, and the games as well, like let's say on a hypothetical note, we got him, I would want him in the team. You know what I'm saying? But then we're going for Madueke. So that's like 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. You know what I'm saying? Because that's another player that we're going to sign for 3.5 years on a wage of 120 grand. He's going to flop. No one else is going to want him. He's going to be just like Jesus. He's just going to be just like Zinchenko, where we're going to spend over the odds. And in the time that they're here, they wasn't worth the money. So we're at a loss already. You know what I'm saying? Because we bought Zinchenko and Jesus to get us to the next level. Do you know what? Yeah, we didn't get to the next level because we didn't win anything in between with those kind of players. So to be honest, we've lost money right there. Buying Gyökeres allows us to at least lift something next season. Buying Madueke is just like having, like, remember when I see yesterday, because yesterday I called Madueke Sterling's younger brother, the one that sells drugs that no one in the family. That's what I see, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's with no disrespect to him. You know what I'm saying? I understand when it comes to balling, it's hard to get into a professional balling thing, but then I see it like this. When Arsenal lost Van Persie to those fucking Red Devils up there, yeah, we were pissed off. The reason why we were pissed off is because we lost the best striker we've had since, let's say, Thierry Henry. Because I rated Van Persie so much, yeah. Tell me one Chelsea player that's had an outcry for that level, or even half of that. All of these players want him gone. It's just like the Havertz thing all over again. It's just like the Sterling thing all over again. It's like we are funding someone else's baby mother. That's what it is. Well, our kids are starving out here. Yeah. And this is what I don't like with Arsenal. It's like we take so many steps forward, but then we do something as stupid as this. Stupid. Didn't we learn from how many other fucking Chelsea signings? But do you know what? I'm not going to take it from the fact that we actually got Gyökeres, because that moment there, or we possibly could get Gyökeres, because that moment there is more important than this whole Madueke thing. The Zubamendi, yeah, what was it? 55 or 51 mil? Yeah, I think
in the
that's
50 somewhere.
yeah, I think that's an excellent signing just because of what we've lost. Do you know what I'm saying? Is he as good as Partey? No, he's not as good as Partey. But there's still time. There's still time for him to get those, let's just say, get those performances for Arsenal, because that's all I'm going to judge him on. Not what he did at Sociedad, not what he did in Spain. I mean, for the Spanish national team. I don't really care about that. Yeah, I'm only caring about what he's going to do for us. It'll be nice for at least Partey to be there, right? Just so the pressure ain't on Zubamendi. But you know what? Yeah, sometimes you just gotta get thrown in the water and swim, motherfucker, swim. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually kind of happy about that. This Moscato signing. I don't know. Oh, Moscato, man. I don't care about him, man.
Moscato, isn't that like a wine?
Yeah, so why did it?
The liquor over there, yo. That's why he over there thinking of liquor. Joke, man.
Yeah. This Moscato signing, I don't know too much about him, so I can't really judge. A lot of people didn't like Kyrios last season, but to be honest, at the better end of the season, he slotted in very well right next to Saliba, and I could probably tell you the mistakes that he made or Saliba made and Kyrios didn't. So it's just more of Arsenal fans being Arsenal fans. You get what I'm saying? Right now, Arsenal need a big squad. We need a massive squad, because we need to go. Like, I'm not saying we're going to win even one title or one cup next season, but we need to put ourselves in a better position. Last season, the thing that hindered us.
TJ, I know you got a dip. Just quickly, your thoughts quickly on the Madueke thing. Make sure you subscribe to TJ Warren TV. Go on.
Yeah, big up everybody. Thanks for having me again. Sorry I had to cut. It's just a busy weekend. Madueke, like, look, it's just not a needle mover for me. When we need a needle mover on the left, and we were just talking about, or on the wings, wherever you want to play him, and we were just talking about real competition in the club. He's not a needle mover. He's not a level raiser, and that's my biggest problem with Madueke. And on top of that, Don C already said this, but I'll say it again. I'm tired of paying for Chelsea's transfers. You guys, people forget so easily that we paid half of Caicedo's transfer fee by bringing in the German donkey. Okay. We sponsored that Caicedo deal, and now he's looking like he's going to be a long-term star at central midfield for Chelsea, whereas Kai Havertz, we don't know where he slots in after we bring in Gyökeres or we bring in another winger. He certainly doesn't fit into my midfield. I'm sure Arteta will probably figure it out. Shit, he'll probably be playing left back at some point this season just to give him minutes. Like, who knows? Some crazy like that's going to happen. But we really need a needle mover like a Rodrigo or an Eze, which I was glad to see that those links aren't totally dead yet. But Madueke is just not the levels that we need here, man. Like, and that's it. That's all. TJ Warren TV, big up everybody. Thank you, Flawless, for having me on. Again, I'll be on longer next time. And then Don C, big up my guy. I'll talk to you guys later.
Blessings, TJ. You make sure you subscribe to TJ Warren TV. Of course, the next show, TJ will be here longer, back here with Don C. So Don C, you mentioned it, man. Like, he's taking you, from second to where, man? What's going on?
I said third. I said third.
Yeah, he's taking you, even though you finished second, but all right, third.
If you didn't really interrupt me, as you Tottenham fans like to do, you know what I'm saying? I would explain myself. It was a thing where it's like, if you get him plus the additional players that we need in certain positions, like a left back, a back of Saka, and a 10, or someone that can shoehorn into, let's say, an Eze or something like that. That takes us. That I'll be honest, bro. That takes us from third, because right now I see us in third, right?
Yeah,
just from the business that everyone's done and the thingy, it takes us on third, going a bit further up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm being a politician right now. Yeah, I'm being a politician right
Can't
now.
really try to politic his way out of this one. Go on,
Right?
carry on as you
I
want.
said for third up, yeah. If people want to speculate or put words in my mouth, just remember you lot said this. Yeah, I could be talking about we're going to be second place again, ole, right? You just never know. You hit me, and I'm not going to elaborate on that point. You know what I'm saying? I just want to keep it like that.
No, don't worry, we're gonna get to that at a later date. Like when, because just before the season starts, and then as the window closes, yourself, everyone there, including myself on the channel, does their top 8 prediction. So it's all good, man. We're gonna get to it then. We'll get to it then.
I don't think you should be involved because we know you ain't getting top 8. But it is what it is.
Yeah. Let's say that. All right. This is looking highly unlikely. No, I can't lie.
No,
I can still give my prediction with this guy.
Oh, you never know, man.
But you know what? Yeah, third north. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like for us, the only way is up in it. Like, I'm hoping anyway because, like, for myself, Gyökeres is something that I've been wanting for so long. Like, do you know, or just a striker because like last season, everyone knows that I was on the Ollie Watkins train. You get me? Like, what was it? A year to 18 months ago, I wanted Ollie Watkins, and I thought at that point in time he could take us just a bit higher than where we was, obviously from second in it. But to actually have a striker, it's gonna be weird because when I'm thinking about, let's just say the league started tomorrow, like we got Zubimendi, so he's definitely gonna start, and we got Gyökeres up front. For me, it's hard just because who's gonna be playing in the number 10?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be playing the left 8? Right? Because Declan Rice, you can't pay the money for Declan Rice and not play him. Yeah, and I think he will be superb in the team next season because he last season he's just shown me he's gone from strength to strength. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to go off just the 2 goals at Real Madrid because I don't ever do that in isolation. They were great goals, but just for his presence, the workhorse, because people forget he even scored that goal against you lot to draw to make us draw 1-1. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, like he has had very good moments for Arsenal. People just bypass that because it's Declan Rice, good old spaghetti legs. But I've rated him, and I've rated the last season for him. He's done really well for us. To have Zubimendi, it's just a bit harder, just because I don't see what he's going to bring to our team, all right? Because he's not really a destroyer, is he? All right. And you can't really.
Yeah, I've not watched him chat. Let us know. The chat will know better than me. Go on,
and you can't really push him up so he could, like, let's say, as they say, like be a false 10 or whatever it is. So, I just don't know. I just don't know where we're going to go with him or what we're going to do with him. But it's just nice to have these signings and have these signings so early in the window. Do you know, signings that we needed? Not fucking try to sugarcoat it. Get another youth player. Get a fucking what is it? Moscato. They what I'm saying in defense. Another fucking defender for what reason? Man. Yeah, Mascara.
Right, so
okay.
Let me ask you. We'll go back with Gyökeres. Let's say you do sign Rodrigo. Let's say it's Gyökeres, Rodrigo. Not what you want the lineup to be, because I already know what the lineup you want to be. Who misses out? Because if you add Gyökeres and Rodrigo to this, that means there's Gyökeres, there's Havertz, there's Rodrigo, there's Martinelli, there's Odegaard, there's Saka, there's Rice, there's Zubimendi. So that's 8 players I've just mentioned there. Because Havertz can also play midfield.
What is it, 4-3-3?
That's so like let's say 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. You've got 8 players there for 6 spots. Who misses out?
Okay. We all know who the goalkeeper is. Goalkeeper the same, right?
Oh yeah, we know the goalkeeper. I'm talking in particular your midfield and attack, because this is
midfield and attack. Midfield and attack. Zubimendi, Rice,
Odegaard.
Is Eze in this as well or no? Because it's just speculation.
You know what? If you want to put, we can throw Eze into the mix. Let's say you do sign Gyökeres, Rodrigo, Eze. Throw Eze into the mix too. Again, and to the chat, the question I'm asking is not what should happen, because we all pretty much should know what should happen. I'm asking, what does Arteta do? That's what I'm asking.
Okay, what does Arteta do? Okay, if we're going on Arteta, yeah.
Yes. Who misses out? Because someone on big money or a big profile or both misses out.
Did you know why? Because Arteta, he likes to shoehorn Havertz into this team for some strange reason. Because what I would do, what I would do is Rice, Supermendy. I'll play Rodrigo and Saka. Yeah, Martinelli can hold bench. Fuck that, he can go in the gods in the stands. You know what I'm saying? Like sit up there with his wife and all of that, and like, because you know they're all married and shit like that. I would take. I would start with Odegaard. Yeah, I don't like Odegaard. Yeah, but sometimes it's better the devil you know than play Eze. But obviously, that's he can come off the bench and Gyökeres up front. That's what I would like. Yeah, what I think would happen now. What I think will happen is fucking hell. All the players I said plus Havertz up front.
So what? Wait, what about Gyökeres though?
That's the thing. It's see with
because to me Gyökeres, Saka, Rodrigo.
Yeah.
Let's say it's those. They're the stars.
They're the stars.
So it's those three. I think then the problem is the three behind that, because you've got Odegaard,
the three behind,
you've got Eze, you've got Havertz, and you've got I'm missing someone. Yeah,
Rice,
Zubermendi. So you got those. So you got those five for three positions.
You see, what I think what he will do is, like, let's say we're going to the notion that he'll play Gyökeres up front. He will try to shoehorn Havertz and not play Odegaard. Yeah, I think he'll have to play Rice. The reason, Rice and Supermendy. The reason why I said he would always play Rice is because Rice is a workhorse. Yeah, he runs a lot. He runs a hell of a lot. So you kind of need that in your team. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes what you lack in skill, you can gain with athleticism. Do you know what I'm saying? Running up and down the field like a fucking idiot. Yeah, like I see it all the time in Sunday football. I saw it today. It is what it is, isn't it? It's hard because I know that he's always going to want to shoehorn Havertz in for some strange reason. Maybe it's in his contract that he has to play a certain amount of games and stuff like that, or I don't know. He might be sleeping with Arteta's sister or something like that. I don't fucking know. You get me? But
that's not the case. People just saying that. But
that's not the case. Like allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Like
allegedly, this guy's
Hey mate, I'm just making up rumors here and there. Like Arsenal.
Rumors. Oh Lord,
Arsenal. Yeah, you know we're the rumors club in it. So
where's the shit? Why is the banner so low? There we go. Where's the banner? There it is. Yo. Go on, carry on as you were. This guy's crazy.
You know Arsenal, yeah. The rumors are that like Arsenal are the rumor club. Some Arsenal jump on the bandwagon. Say I'm a Arsenal fan. You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep it real like that. But it's just hard to see what 11 we're going to start with. The back four, even with Skelly and Calafiori, right? Because Calafiori at the second half of the season or the last quarter, he done very well, right? And I didn't see. And I didn't understand why we bought him, especially off what was it, the Euros. I didn't get that because I did think he had a good Euros. I didn't think he had a great one. You know what I'm saying? So, and the thing is, I like Skelly. I want Skelly to be in the team. Yeah, and no matter if he's not a natural left back, he done so well last season, so he deserves to be in that team. And we can't sugarcoat him into midfield. I don't think that's his position. Not anymore. You know what I'm saying? It's just the midfield that's kind of getting me, getting me stumped.
Playing Havertz in this team is crazy. I still think he does it. I think that's a major problem for you lot.
Yeah, like Havertz and Moreno. They have no place in this team. No place in this team.
Why you got to mention the word to Tony? Why you got to mention Mikel the Beast Moreno? That's an unnecessary string.
Bruv, I'm the beast slayer, brother. You know what I'm saying? It is where it is. Like,
I don't think Moreno's going to play, though. But Havertz, I think he's going to play.
Yeah, but the thing is, Arteta does these stupid things. And that's the thing. Arteta does these stupid things. This is why I wanted to say that I didn't even want Havertz in the team, but when you look at what Arteta's done, Arteta always tries to overcomplicate things. He tries to do the Pep thing. He's like Pep without the oomph, without the bang. You know what I'm saying? It's like have you seen that film where that man has a chick, and when he sees her, he sees some buff thing, some size 8 slim thing, yeah, and in reality, she's not that. Let's just put it that way. I don't want to disrespect anyone out here, but she's not that. That's like what that's who Arteta is, bro. You hit me? He's just messy, bro. Yeah. Yes. this is why I was so shocked with the whole Gyökeres thing. But do you know what? Yeah, the fans wanted it, and I'm glad he got what. Yes, that Jack Black movie. He knows. Yeah, big up Ibrahim. Yeah. When it comes to Arteta, I just don't know what he's going to do. But I don't think Havertz should be playing in our team. Or if he does, come off the bench. Give Gyökeres a rest. Because that's the position that he's going to play. Because we can't play him as a number 10 because he's shy at that. We can't play him as a number 8 because just like Mikel Moreno, it'll be like Kardashian settings, bro. Legs are open everywhere, bro. You get me? Man, are gonna be rolling through us like nothing, felt, man. Like say, man, like Massachusetts train and all of that. Thomas the Tank Engine. That's what it would be, bro. You get me?
This guy is just what is going on? Yo, what is going on?
Well, you see,
yeah, I think he does though. The fact that like Havertz could still potentially play is great. Like he shouldn't. Like we've added in that Gyorkeres, you'll sign him. I think. Let's say you do get Rodrigo, which is a possibility. Yeah. You're still gonna shoehorn Havertz into the side. It might be for over. You know what? Zubimendi might miss out. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he drops Odegaard.
You see, I don't think he drops Odegaard. You see, the Zubimendi. Yeah, this is why I wanted. This is why I wanted that dude to stay, but obviously it is what it is, isn't it? like, and to be honest,
with the and everything like that.
With all of that madness, which I will not get into because you know what it is. It's none of my business. I just whoever was involved in that, I feel for them. You know what I'm saying? And whatever happens was meant to be. To be honest, okay, if he wanted to play Havertz, I'll put him at left back. Why not? Put my left back.
So where's Skelly playing?
Bro, do you know what? It's Skelly can hold bench if we're gonna put him in there. Sometimes you got to sacrifice. You got to sacrifice your fingers for your hands. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like if I'm really thinking about this, yeah. If I'm gonna really like think my football head, I can't put Rice in a 6 because Rice is not a 6 for us.
He's not, but I can see Arteta doing that though.
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, okay, you can see Arteta doing that, but then having Moreno on the left side of midfield will be destroyers to that side. It will, bro, because Havertz's lack of movement. This is why Havertz only looks good in the 9 because there's not that much movement involved for him. He's just a big target guy, yeah, getting ricochets off, blah blah blah, and all of that. So I just don't know, bro. It's just gonna be hard. No, do you know what it is? We have to wait for that Man United game. We have to wait for the Man United game and be like, do you know what? Yeah, like that first team sheet is gonna be crazy, bro. You get me? As long as I don't see Zinchenko, and I'm hearing that. I don't think because I heard that he's going for 20 mil, but that's still speculation.
Nah, man, he's gonna be there, man. He's gonna be there just for you, man. He's gonna be at the club, just because, just for you, he gonna be there. 100%. He ain't going nowhere. Go on,
mate. There's no need for that. Like you're supposed to be on my side, man. They're supposed to be on the bandwagon to get Zinchenko out, bro. You know
I'm giving Zinchenko a new deal. I on that bandwagon.
Yeah. Give him a new deal at Man United because you man need fucking players, like because you lot seem to be linked.
We don't need Zinchenko.
No, come on, man. He gives the vibe, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like old school Heartless, he got the vibe, bro. But it's where it is. Like see, Havertz, I still don't see why he's there. Because I know we're still talking about him, but it's just hard to put him into the team where he can be at least quarter effective. And I can't see him playing in any position apart from the number 9. But then if you put him in a number 9, yeah, it was pointless waiting fucking 5-6 years, yeah, for an actual striker to come into this team. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like do or don't, yeah. But I'm just hoping that he holds him on bench. I just hope that he holds him on bench, brother. You get what I'm saying? Because as a bench man, do you know what? Yeah, as bad as he is, he's got us a few goals. So come off the bench, yeah, I'll take that any day. Because we like for me to say, well, let me get rid of him, or in my world, I would like to get rid of him. I can't replace him with anyone else right now. Yeah, and there's a lot more players ahead of him that I think that we should get rid of. Like the Zinchenko's, like the Jesus. So I'm glad that Tomiyasu's gone. I'm kind of pissed that Tierney's gone, but he ain't getting no minutes. Lokonga can go fuck off. Vieira, he can go fuck himself as well, bro. Send him over to Man United. And who else is there? Reece Nelson. Reece Nelson can piss off as well. I'm not into the sentimental thing. Like what that goal that he scored for us, what was it in the Bournemouth game? Yeah, thank you. It won us nothing, but it was a great strike, clean, whatever. Like, got your memories. Piss off now. This is what I'm saying. There's no player for me that's bigger than the club. You know what I'm saying? So it's for me, it's to get rid of those players. Those players are the first one that needs to go. All right. And then we can look around. Partey's gone. Yeah. Shows us a lot of money. Right. Trossard will probably go. I can see Trossard leaving because Trossard would want to stay. But is he going to get the minutes that he wants? Because let's say in the hypothetical world, we get Eze, in my world, we get Eze and Rodrigo. Therefore, he gets pushed to third choice now. You know what I'm saying? He gets pushed to third choice now.
Yeah,
is he
really
going to want that?
looking to do business, man? It seems.
Yeah, bro. I'm bro.
Man. Super duper big, man. Better. Why? What are we talking about here? You talking about finishing higher than third?
Yeah, of course. We're finish second again, innit? So they say, but it is where it is, yeah. So they say, yeah. Nah, but well, I didn't do anything, man. I just said we're gonna finish higher than third, like that. Yeah. Bro, I'm not giving you a moment. I'm not giving you like your moment, bro. It's not coming from
me. It's just, we gonna get there. Like I say, the season starts. Shit, it's just over a month. So just over a month, we gonna have that conversation in depth when we do the show on that Saturday before the season starts. Don't worry, man. And then we'll be because Sunday we play you lot. So yeah, we'll do the show on the Sunday, which is gonna be good fun. Before we continue though, there's over 250 of you lot in the building. Only at 66 likes, man. Run up the likes when you enter the city of sarcasm. Run up the likes. Only at 66. Let's get to triple digits, people. Let's get up to 100 likes. Hit the subscribe button as well, man. Subscribe and check. Like check. You already know. Like check 1212. So that's 100 likes we're looking for. And in regards to subscribers, get us up to 15,200. I think we're like 8 short, and there's over 250 of you lot. Only asking for 8 subscribers. I'm just refreshing the screen now. Continue to get your questions in. Please just keep them United or Arsenal related as well. And subscribe to TJ Warren TV. Links in the title too as well. I forgot to get to this earlier, this super chat as well from, who is it? Amino, who says, Flawless, could you please ask Saeed to kindly unblock me? What'd you get blocked for, man? What did you do? You didn't get blocked for no reason. Bear in mind, I have no power over there. So yeah, what did you do? And why have you got a picture of Marcel? Shout out to Marcel as your profile picture. I'm guessing you having your profile picture the same being Marcel is probably why. It's probably why you've been blocked. You probably said something crazy. So yeah, we've discussed Gyorkeres, discussed Madueke as well. So do you also want I know you want Rodrigo. Would you take Eze on top of that? Or are you like cool with that? Or would you say go get Rodrigo?
No, I would sign Eze and Rodrigo. Like if I had my way, I would sign Eze, Rodrigo. And if we did that, I will tell you straight up and down now, we had basically an 8.5 transfer window. Just that.
Okay. So what does Arteta have to do then? Premier League or Champions League? Is FA Cup and League Cup not enough?
For me, okay.
What do you think?
Okay, I'll tell you now. If Arteta won, let's say Arteta, hypothetical, I'll just put my disclaimer out there.
Yeah.
If Arsenal won the Champions League or Premier League with another cup competition, let's say an FA Cup, yeah. Let's say we do a double, right?
Yeah, I'm asking you what's
for one season?
What does he have to do?
No. But okay, for one season, or not even that, until December next year, yeah, let's just say, in 2026, I won't even scream Arteta out. Yeah. If Arteta wins the Premier League,
he has to win the Premier Champs.
Yes, he has to win the Premier Champs. Like even if he wins the Premier Champs, I still want him out.
Damn, even if you win
gets me a double
against the City or Liverpool side, though.
No, bro. Okay, bro. Like I keep saying, like, you see that in whole isolation stuff here. Yeah, cool. That's nice. That's hunky dory, innit? Just like the fucking win against Real Madrid. That's hunky dory. But what about all the years before? Yeah,
maybe this is the turnaround. Maybe this is the turnaround.
Yeah, but what is it? The turnaround because Bert is here. It
could be the turnaround. No, Bert could have been the missing piece. If you lot, let's say hypothetically, you lot win the Premier League coming up or the Champions League, that could be the start of you lot winning major trophies. If I gets one over the line.
Okay,
go on.
if he wins one of those, I'll still want him out. Yeah.
Why?
If he backs up with another trophy, I won't say a word.
So
I
you're
won't
saying a
say
double. So you're saying it has
a
to be
double
a Prem
because
alongside or Champions League alongside one of the domestic.
yeah, because it shows me that you're a serious manager because you have the serious tools now. You know what I'm saying? Before we had players like Havertz and Zinchenko, Jesus, Odegaard that went missing. Even though a lot of people said he had a bad season, right? He's been with us 3 years and he had one good season. Come on, man. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? Because the first season he came here, Ceballos, or he was on loan with us, Ceballos overshot him. Easy. He had one good season and people are creaming over him. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, like, if you can back up a performance with a good performance season-wise, then I'll shut my mouth. It's like Saka. I might laugh and joke and say, yeah, but my man's limping and all of that. That's just banter, innit? But I think he's a great player. To tell you why, because ever since he stepped into the team, no matter what position you put him in, he's balled out. So I'll give that shit respect. You know what I'm saying? Season after season, he's the one that's been carrying us. Yeah. Rice, he's had a good season. Yeah. So if he has another season, then do you know what? Yeah, I'll sing his praises even more. If Arteta wins something, then do you know what, right? And win a double, I will stop saying anything. If he wins one title, I still want his head on the platter just because of the previous seasons. If he goes on to follow that on with another trophy, like whether in that season or the season after, I will shut my mouth because you know what? Yeah, he done the one thing that I've always wanted. Prove me fucking wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be sitting there, be right, thinking that, oh yeah, we're going to lose this match, we're going to lose this match. We're not going to win this or we're not going to win that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not been good enough.
True.
You get me?
True.
If he was showing that he was good enough, even just by the transfers, then I couldn't really say much. Last season, when he brought Sterling in, you saw my face, brother. I went fucking off me.
Yeah, we was here. It was good stuff. Yeah, man.
For you lot, innit? Yeah, but it worked good for my blood pressure. It is what it is, though, innit?
Yeah, it's bad to see you smiling and cheesing. You know what I'm saying? With this guy, with the pearly whites and all that.
Bro,
so you're saying a mate. So you're saying Champions League or Premier League alongside an FA Cup or a League Cup.
No. Do you know what it is? If he done that, right? I'll come on your stream, yeah. Like forget anyone else's stream. I'll come on your stream because this is where I first started my shit. You know what I'm saying? I would write a letter in a good Man United fashion, right, and apologize to Arteta, yeah, for these years. I'll apologize. I tell you why, because he actually deserves that. He deserves all of the accolades that will be coming to him.
Absolutely, if he does that, that's a phenomenal season. If you win the Champions League and then pick up another FA Cup or a League Cup, phenomenal. I personally don't think he'll do that. So if he does that, credit to him.
And this is why I said if he can
do a double, the Prem or the Champs is enough. I think that's phenomenal. If he picks up a Prem or Champs coming up, I think he has done an absolute phenomenal job.
Do you know why I wouldn't? Just because then
you don't like Arteta.
I don't like Arteta, and he'll just do something stupid. He'll just do something stupid, bro.
No, I agree with you on that, but I'm saying in this hypothetical, we're talking about if he is successful. So if he does pick up a Prem or Champions League, have to give him credit for that. I give him mad credit for that.
No, I'll give him credit for that. I'll say thank you, mate.
In Europe, and I don't think you're the best team in the Premier League. So he's outdone. I think City and Liverpool are better than you lot. Then the Europe, you had them two, and the rest. I think Arsenal, I put them like you lot better in Europe. Probably maybe like 6. So I put Liverpool, City, PSG, the 2 Spanish clubs.
Then of course. 6. And maybe Inter.
Depends what Inter do without Inzaghi.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's something that we don't. I'm not sure you that. Who is their manager actually since have they hired someone? Let me know in the chat. But maybe but I put you in that group behind that 5.
Yeah.
You're like 6, 7. So if he does that, hey, props to you.
No. I'll give him the props. Yeah. He could be hiding his face and doing all of that and fucking gang signs and all of that. Do what I'm saying,
the Gyökeres thing. You're not with the Gyökeres thing, no.
Yeah, I know the Gyökeres thing. Yeah, but bro, we know I'm not that guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be doing all that. Yeah, I'm not gonna be doing all of that. That's what I'm saying. When you
Oh,
get
I
to my
can't
club,
wait till he scores. He scores an
no,
important goal.
when he starts bagging in goals, yeah, that's
Is he
when I
gonna
see it.
score again?
Because,
You know what? He'll score against us on the opening day.
yeah, I'm glad, yeah, and then I'll come on your stream, bro. And no, like I won't come on you, but I'll come on your live, blood, and play it back, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can watch the game together if you want.
Yeah. Oh shit, that's gonna be mad.
If
Just don't kick me off again.
No. It's Arsenal, so I won't kick you off. I'm saying that.
No,
If because it's Arsenal, I won't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because was it the Leon game?
Yeah, it's a Leon game, and I was taking a piss.
That's why, man. I was stressed. You know what I'm saying? That's why, man. I
told you I was gonna win anyway. I told you I was gonna win.
I'm trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I wasn't trying. I crashed out on that stream. I crashed out multiple times on that watch along. That Leon game had me just going through it. Look at my face. You can see I was going through it that day. That watch along, going through it. Yeah.
No, and to the chat as well. Now, the only reason I say that is
who's asking, big up to the catch-up says, so you're telling me, Dante, if we win the champs, you still want Arteta gone?
Yeah, I still want him gone because of his incompetence, his previous incompetence, and that's where it is.
You had up to here. There's no saving him with you, fans. Okay.
No, there is no saving. Like I said, if he can give me the double, let's say the double. Then do you know what? Yeah, like it's not all forgotten, but it's forgiven. This is what I'm saying for the last few years, and it's been a hell of a long run. All right, and it goes into the plays he's bought, the money he's spent as well. That always has to go into it. You get me? Even though it's not my money, so I shouldn't really give a shit. But with a lot of the money that we spent on certain players, like bringing in Havertz, we could have got Isaac. It's just the incompetencies of these little things. This is why I'm so grateful and happy for this whole Gyökeres situation. Even the Subamendi, I'm happy with all of that. If he could turn our cup seasons and the league around, then do you know what? Yeah, he would have my full backing. It would be like fucking 6.5 years, but like they say, better late than never. If not, then I want him gone. Just because it's going to be the same old rinse and repeat constantly until the so-called top gooners said, "I've had enough now. Let's see if we can get him gone." I'm not waiting for that because we've been there. We've seen this with Wenger in his later years. You know what I'm saying? And we all know that Arsenal is a sentimental club that will hold on to a manager just because he's getting top four, just because he's getting their minimum requirements. Maybe that's okay for certain gooners, but it's not okay for me. You know what I'm saying? I want to see my club lift a trophy. You get me? I'm an Islington boy, born and bred. I love this shit. You get me? So if you can't win a trophy, then it's failed. And if you're going to give me the FA Cup and the Carling Cup, yeah, then for me, like, yeah, cool, I'm grateful for that cup. But then for our intentions, for what? For the players that we're looking to get, yeah, we can't just settle for that. Newcastle can, Crystal Palace can. You know what I'm saying? Arteta in his first 1 or 2 seasons could, but after having so many years, yeah, implementing your style, getting all of your players, yeah, in, and you're telling me that I should be grateful to have FA Cup or Carling Cup. No, mate. If you're not giving me one of the big 2 plus an addition, yeah, then
you're saying 2. So to answer this, we catch up. So what Dante's saying is the Cardiff, the Champions League trophy alone is not enough. If it's Champions League and Carabao Cup, Dante's cool with that. Or Champions League and FA Cup. You're saying his crimes are so much that it's got to be 2 trophies, not 1.
Yeah, bro. Man's on a RICO case right now. You know what I'm saying?
That's
man's on a RICO case right now.
I say go on, carry on.
Yeah, no, man's on a RICO case right now, and his crimes, yeah, we've seen his crimes come to fruit. You get me? And it's not that he's made bad decisions. He's made bad decisions buying players. He's made bad decisions on the field, and he's made bad decisions in press conferences. You know what I'm saying? This dude has literally taken the piss out of our lives. Yeah, and a lot of people are accepting it and thinking that this is okay for this, because now this is the Arsenal way. When the season starts, guess what? It's banter. Yeah, before Christmas, it's more banter. Then we're gonna have a comment saying that we lost because of football. Yeah. And then at the end of this year, yeah, the players gave their all. This is all they could have done. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. I don't want to hear that again, bro. It's pointless. Do you know how many years as an Arsenal fan I've been hearing this shit, especially when it comes to the league, especially like never won a Champions League. You know what I'm saying? So, boy, like if you can't give us what or play people like me what we want, then why are you here? And it's as simple as that. Why are you fucking here? What? So Flawless can laugh at me every other season at the beginning of the season, at the end of the
I won't laugh
season.
at you at the start. I won't laugh at you at the start. Like your
Okay, no.
your predictions are going to be interesting. That's going to be good. I wait
Oh
for
yeah,
them.
yeah.
When you do sign Gyorkeres and you do sign Rodrigo and Eze, the predictions is going to be good. Whether it's top 3, top 2, or that top spot. And the Arsenal hype, I'm loving it, man. For you lot to go back with signing these lot is going to be great. But go on.
Do you know the funny thing is, yeah, because if people actually listen to the last time I was on stream, yeah, with you, yeah, for this show, I said something with chest, and I will stand by it, my word, because I'm not going to flip flop whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but then getting us game changers is actually season changers as well.
Yeah, you are getting game changers because you lot are moving serious outside of Madueke. I think good movement in this window. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but we had to put a dud in there, innit? Madueke, Moscato, or Mascara. What's his name? Mascara,
man.
Mascara. Yeah,
Mascara,
it is what it is. Mascara. Yeah, no.
Get it right. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Huh?
Me?
Yeah, you. I'm talking to you, joke, man. Go on.
Wait, do you know what it is? Because do you know what it is? If you can't laugh, you might as well cry, because as an Arsenal fan, that's all my fan base seems to be doing at the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? But it is where it is. Like we have to. Do you know what it is? We have to be positive and look forward towards the season. Just because this, like for me, it's not as important for me as most of these top gunners out there, because everyone knows my feelings when it comes to Arsenal. But deep down, obviously, I want him to do well. Yeah, for my team. Yeah, just for my team's sake. But I also want him to flop as well, and that's for my team's sake. Do you hit me? Because because the whole striker thing was the reason why we didn't win the league last season, and the season before that it was a Saliba thing and so forth. It's always something, innit? It's always something with Arsenal. Yeah,
it's outrageous, man.
I don't want any excuses this season.
Nah, there's none if you sign these players.
Yeah,
if you sign these players, there's no way. There's no excuses if you not sign these players. Zero.
Nah, bro. Bring these players in, and we'll see. Bring these players in, and then I'll be honest. I'll talk in my chest, bro. Straight up and down. You get me? All season long. Whether it's going to be a long season or hard season, I'll be on the playback with Flawless, and I will be taking my licks like a man. You hear what I'm saying? Or like winning as I hope that we do. You get me? Yeah. But the moment the transfer window closes, that's when I make my prediction. Or let's say near enough.
Yeah, that's when we'll do the prediction. 100%.
Near enough. You hear what I'm saying? Right now, I would say we're third and higher. I'll just say right now. Yeah, just because like this is serious business that we've done. And the thing is, yeah, you know, like, no, I'm not one of them positive ones. That's one with Tony and all the rest of them, man. There, like they're all the.
Oh yeah, Tony's already said you lot winning the treble. I've not even spoken to him. You know? Oh, we will be back, people. Don't worry. Next month, Tony Claude Guna will be back, people.
We'll be back. Like Tony's like the black vodge, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's messy out here, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. But big up my guy Tony anyway. Like that's my brother.
Black Vodge, hey Vodge, if you're watching, hold that, you absolute scrub. Sorry, go
on. No, I'll say it again, Prime. Bring these players in. Bring these players in, because as an Arsenal fan, this is all we wanted. We wanted quality. We've got the quantity now in the team. We have a team. We have a bench. All we need now is quality players. We want to be able to bring someone that could at least get us a goal, at least a game changer off the bench. Yeah. When man are tired, bring on a Martinelli. You know he's going to do a job. Maybe not a great job, but he's going to do a job. Right? Like, if Gyökeres is tired, yes, fling Havertz up front. You know what I'm saying? He can elbow, man. He can do what he does. It is what it is. Yeah. But then, guess what? We're not starting with this dude. We're starting with an actual striker. Give Saka a rest.
Yo, yeah, Gyökeres, man, like Gyökeres, as you
might call him. Make him shoot down, man, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm not getting too hyped, but I'm actually so happy with him and Zubimendi coming to my club. Like obviously, Gyökeres hasn't signed a thing yet, but it's probably happened. Do you know what I'm saying? But fucking Zubimendi, he's a baller as well. So I'm grateful for someone like that to come to my club. Just remember, yeah, I've had, who have I had in the middle? I've had, what's his name? Solstrom, whatever it was. Remember that dude?
Damn, you two.
Yeah, that Swedish player.
Oh, you're talking about King Karlstrom?
Yeah, King Karlstrom. That's his name.
Yeah, he's a midfielder. That is taking
it back. Bruv, like,
Karlstrom, you know.
Bruv, I've had that fucking dude. What's his name? Coquelin. Yeah, that pricking in midfield, bro. These are the players that I've had for the last good few years. I've had Torreira. That was supposed to be better than fucking.
The catch up. Let me ask you, my guy. You lot, make sure you subscribe to the catch up as well. So if you, let's say you do, I'm asking you this specifically, catch up. Actually, to all the Arsenal fans in the chat, if you sign Gyökeres, we'll just have Rodrigo. I don't think you'll get Eze, but I think it'll be one of the two probably. If you sign Gyökeres and sign Rodrigo, where do you lot finish in the league? That's what I want to know. I want to know. To you catch up on all the Arsenal fans, if you sign Gyökeres and sign Rodrigo, where the Arsenal finish in the league? First, second, or third? Let me know. I want to know this. I want to gauge where you
I plead the fifth on that one. Like I said, yeah.
Yeah, we know
I'll answer that closer to the team.
You're winning it. Okay, first.
Let me know, man.
Let me
Catch up's a really good dude. I really like him. Catch up's a really good dude.
Hey, Sai, you're not an Arsenal fan. I didn't ask you. You joke, man. I'm asking the Arsenal fans specific in the chat.
Oh man,
Arsenal fans, what you lot saying? AJ, what you saying? That's not an answer. You're saying you can't win. But where do you finish in the league? So to Arsenal fans again, if you sign Gyökeres and sign Rodrigo, where do you finish in the Premier League? Forget Champions League, forget FA Cup, forget League Cup. Premier League, I'm asking specifically. Where do you finish in the league? So Dante's pled the fifth. Catch Up said first. AJ saying third. Let us know. Now, Prime, you lot, make sure you subscribe to the Clips channel as well. We're gonna wait. Don't worry, man. When the season commences soon, it's a month and a bit. So when everyone does their predictions, that's when it'll be like, all right, cool. For now, it's calm because a lot can change. Arsenal can sign players, sell players. Same with City, same with Liverpool. So we're just gonna wait that week before the season starts. It's gonna be like, all right, cool. Done. See, yeah, so man, we'll write it down. Don't worry, man. I still got everyone's predictions from last year. Predictions from last year.
No, don't watch that, man. That's all good. That's last year's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got man saying that, like, Man United got 90 goals and shit like that, 84 goals and stuff like that.
Yeah, people be wilding. Did I get yours last season?
Yeah, you got mine last season. We don't need to relive that.
Yeah. You know what was interesting? You know who Duncy had first? People.
Yeah.
Guess. Check.
Yeah. Cool.
Who do you think Duncy picked first?
At Arsenal, was it Arsenal, City, Liverpool? But I said with Arsenal, that's just more hope because I'm an Arsenal fan. Yeah. That's what I said.
Arsenal, City, Liverpool, United, Chelsea, Spurs, Newcastle, Villa.
Yeah.
You have Chelsea. Outside of United, that's United and Spurs, which again most people got horrendously wrong. You got it fairly accurate, to be honest.
Yeah.
You got it fairly accurate. Obviously outside of everyone, but you had Arsenal, City, pool top three.
Yeah. Did you know
Newcastle 7, Villa 8.
I didn't think Man United were that bad, but hey, it is what it is. And to be honest, thankfully, I got the bottom part wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because seeing you two like hugging together at the bottom of the table was beautiful.
It was. You know, it was also beautiful.
No, do you know what? Yeah, I didn't ask you.
That's what it was beautiful, man. Seeing Arsenal Spurs pick up that Europa League trophy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to my Dun Europa as well, man. Shout out to my dog. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, even though he's a Penguin, shout out to my dog Europa. You get what I'm saying? Out here. European champion. You feel me? European champion.
Lads and ladies, Europa, man. Flawless knows, yeah. You see, if I ever get my hand on that little blood clot teddy bear, yeah.
Why you getting angry at Europa, man? He's all our brethren, man. He's a G. Respect him, man. European champion.
Bro. Me and him ain't peoples. Me and him ain't peoples.
No, respect.
We don't walk the same streets. We don't walk the same streets, blood.
Yeah, because he walks igloos, the icy roads, the cold.
I'll show him what it feels like to be close to the sun, innit?
This is crazy work, man. Why are we mad because he's a European champion, man? They always hate
stick up their blood clot in it. Is what it is.
That's why I could have preferred Spurs over Chelsea, but that's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, but then that's for Chelsea, innit? Like when it comes to Chelsea, I don't even like saying the boogeyman's name in it because every time you speak about them too much, they sell a fucking player.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Kepa. With the whole Kepa signing, I don't really care about that because of the price of that we pay for Kepa. It's bad enough that he's a Chelsea, he's a Chelsea player, but like he's a good second keeper, he's a good backup keeper. So I'm not going to really go into that much. The price that we paid for him, that's excellent. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it was a win-win for us. You get me? It's bad that we're giving Chelsea more money, but it is what it is. It's just this Madueke thing. I just don't see why we're even looking at him, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like this year. I got my wife. Yeah, she's in bed and stuff like that. Yeah. Why am I go clubbing? Yeah, and looking at Wales, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why would I do that? You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't Free William thing like that. You get me? Like what the fuck is going on? Like I just don't get it. That's what it seems like with this whole Madueke thing. It's pointless. Yeah, man. I hope that it's just noise. I hope that it's just noise and we're not going to take nothing serious. Because if we even get him, can you imagine? We ain't getting Rodrigo, not one bit. I'll tell you that for now. It's more likely to get Eze, but we ain't getting Rodrigo.
Even Eze's a major upgrade.
Yeah, I prefer Eze because Eze is a game changer, and that's all I want. Rodrigo's a game changer. Fucking Madueke, boy. If you want an idiot to just run up and down, yeah, on the wings, yeah, you might as well employ me. I can do that. I'll get my fitness up. It is where it is, isn't it? So someone that's not like technically gifted on all the rest of it, that's not prem ready. I can do that shit for you.
You said they need an idiot to run up and down. You the man for the job ahead.
Yeah. So say what it is. Like I realized that when I came on Sarcasm City, brother, it is what it is. Like sarcasm, like Flores brings out the idiot in me sometimes. It is what it is.
Oh, blame me, oh Lord.
Yeah. What's that? The violence.
If in doubt, blame Flawless, yo. That is the mall, man. If in doubt, blame Flawless, yo. Any shot comes. You know, jokers, man. Run up the likes as well, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Also, Tashamu says, subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Clips. There's over 15K subscribers on this channel. Only 214 subscribers on the Clips channel. It should be thousands. Yeah, that's because we have slacked to what I have actually in regards to a little bit. Not slacked off, but we just slowed down with some of the content on the Clips channel. But you'll still get clips. Prime still clipping stuff up, still uploading. And then once the season starts back, it's going to be much more consistent, but there's great content over there on the Clips channel. So subscribe to Sarcasm City TV Clips. Links underneath in the description as well. Before we do indeed close out, you lot continue to get your questions in on the Manchester United side of things. Well, we haven't spoke on it much, but we haven't spoken on it at all because Arsenal's been the main talking point with everything that's going on. But news broke about Marcus Rashford. And everyone knows he's been stripped of the number 10 shirt. It's been given to Cunha as well. I'm trying to find the information surrounding it. If not, I'm going to have to go on my phone and actually find the tweet that Fabrizio Romano put out talking about Marcus Rashford because it was something to do with... No, it wasn't him. It was Florian Pletterberg. That was the tweet. And it was stating that Barcelona, because they're not going in for Williams because he signed a new deal at Bilbao, and then because Diaz is deemed too much at Liverpool, that they're going to come back in for Rashford. Cool. Game gone. That's where I'm at with it. Like I've been stating this time after time after time after time about these players and moving them on. Marcus Rashford included in that. It's all the rest. Everyone knows all the players that have been linked with moves away, and that Fabrizio Romano mentioned in that tweet. It was Rashford, it was Garnacho, it was Anthony, it was Sancho, it was Malacio. They was the five. We need to get rid of more. Absolutely. However, just starting with those five and the fact that Barcelona are back in for Rashford, cool. Get the money. All this wanting to get 40 million nonsense, man. They offer us 20 million, 25 million, 30 million, take it. And people can talk all they want about the wages. It's not a problem. Pay him off. I will continue to say this on my platform and every platform I'm on. Pay him off. We literally just got 5 million, well not now, but we got 5 million from Chelsea for the Sancho deal. Use that. Potentially, if the Alanga deal goes through to Newcastle, we've got a sell-on clause in that. So let's say it's 55 million, 60 million that Alanga leaves Forest and goes to Newcastle. You're then making 11 million, 12 million from that. Use that to pay him off. Again, to people who were like, oh, he's greedy and football should be his main MO. I hear all that, but I'm not taking 50K less. Pay me. I am not taking 50K less. I'm not taking 100K less, whatever the difference is. Let's say Barcelona do come in for him and Barcelona are offering him 100K less than what he's on. Pay him the rest of his contract. Get him gone and keep it stepping. But again, Manchester United just want to make things difficult. Someone said in the chat earlier, I think it was S. Madison talking about preseason starting. It's been one player signed, no signings, and Ineos got a lot to answer for.
Flawless.
Ineos, yeah, go on.
Quick one. See,
Yeah.
obviously they want players like Sancho, Rashford to be gone and Garnacho. Why haven't they even come out of anything or that links wise for other clubs? Serious links. I'm not talking about rumors. I'm talking about serious, where it's like they can buy a part of their contract, because you know they can do that, right? Buy a part of their contract and so forth, because you know they'll save money in the long run just because of the wages. More Rashford, yeah. Why haven't they done none of that? Why it seems like your club is just like they just don't give a shit, to be honest.
Yeah, because we're incompetent. The reason why we've not done any of that is because we're incompetent, and we find problems in every solution. It's like there's no solution. There's no solution-based thinking. We're not solution-orientated. These things are not difficult. Selling players who want to leave, who you want to sell, and clubs are interested in, is not tough. Teams are interested in these players. Teams are interested in Rashford. Teams are interested in Garnacho. Team is interested in Anthony. Team's interested in Sancho. The only one really is Malacia, but he only cost 12 mil and he's not on big money, so getting rid of him won't be too tough. But the four that I mentioned, the first four I mentioned, they're the key ones to get rid of. It's not difficult. We complicate it. Hear what I just said. They want to leave. We want to sell them. Clubs want to buy them. So we're standing in our own way of getting rid of these players. All because we want more money, which is a complete, absolute just nonsense and farce. Like, it's not a difficult task. And again, you've gotten money from Sancho. You're potentially getting money from the Alanga deal. Use that money. That's potentially 16 million from those two. If the Alanga deal goes through, use the 16. It's not going to cost 16 million to pay off. Sancho and Rashford are the only two, because Garnacho's not on big money. Anthony's not on big money. Malacia is not on big money. So in terms of paying off the wages, it's not that difficult. But we just find problems. And to Animal, you're missing the point. Who wants to buy Sancho on his wages? That's the point that I'm making. Teams are interested in it. Pay off. You must have missed me when I said this. Pay him off his wages. Whatever the difference is, pay him off. Let's say Juventus, because that's who's been linked with him, I offered him 150k a week. And he's on 250. Pay him the 100k. Yeah, Animal. I know you're quite late. It's cool. Pay him off. Is it ideal? No, but we gave Sancho the contract.
And you're saving money in the long run.
You're saving money in the long run. And you're getting the transfer fee, which is 20 million, 25 million, say wherever the transfer, and you're getting his wages off the books. You're clearing we've already cleared 335k with releasing 3 players right at the start. It's like with Sancho, with Rashford, these are not the first players and won't be the last players who are on big money.
Yeah.
But we just done strupping this. We ain't serious.
Do you know what? I think it was just more last season where it's like my fan and your fan base are very similar because there's so much of us on, let's say, the social platforms, right? Mm-hmm. Where it's like we've got the idiots in our fan bases and all of that, the Arteta sexuals and all the rest of it. When a player's not good enough, when a player doesn't score in 15 games, why the fuck is it at your club? It's like this, yeah. Like clubs like Arsenal and Man United. Like Man United are a juggernaut of a club. Like, I'll never take away from that. They're a bigger club than Arsenal. To see them in 15th, do you know what? Yeah, as a child, I am laughing my fucking head off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, eating my sweets and all of that, laughing at them. I love this position, but they're still a big club. Yeah, they shouldn't be moving like this. I expect Tottenham to move like this. Like, to be perfectly honest, I'm not even shooting shots at them. It's just because that's just their club. So it's just funny to see that a player like Rashford, players like Anthony, players like Garnacho, players like Højlund, yeah, are still in your club. You know what I'm saying? I can understand, yeah, cool. Like it still is early, so I've got to take that into consideration. But it seems like there's no real serious movement just to get them out, because with you lot, it's not like you're gonna get them out and buy big names. Because if you buy big names, yeah, Amarin's gone by November. He doesn't need big names. He needs workhorses. Anyway, but go on, carry on. I'm just saying because he needs workhorses. Just because the money that you have to spend on players, right? And the thing is, yeah, let's say for Arsenal, let's say we have Zubimendi, and Gyökeres in right now. Let's just say with that hypothesis, yeah, we need two more players, yeah, 3 stretching it, and then we are fine. Because therefore we have basically two players that can play in every single position now. All right? 2 players that can play every single position. We can get rid of the deadwood, which I said earlier, like the Jesus, the Zinchenko, which I hate, Reece Nelson, and so forth and so forth and so forth. Yeah. But you lot need 9 players minimum.
Right, in the ideal world, yeah, but we ain't gonna get that. So just run me the bare minimum, and I've mentioned this many a time. The spine. If we improve the spine of the team, I'm happy with that. We go get a goalkeeper, you get 2 central midfielders, you get your 2 10s, and you get your striker. Spine of the team solid. And even though I think Amarim's not good enough and is going to get sacked anyway, he ain't making it till 2026. It puts us in a best. It puts the next guy with a better group to pick from. And also pick up results. I've been saying this. Manager's no good. So therefore, we are going to win games with just the talent on the pitch. So sign talented players. That's why I'm not even particularly looking at breaking it down and going, hey, profile, this player fits with that player. Just get talent in. Just get talent. This is why I want Osimhen. Is Osimhen a fit for a Cunha and Embremo? No. But are they all 3 talented players? Yes. Bring him in. Because people have mentioned it. Hey, Xerxes with Firmino Xerxes, even though he's the style of Firmino. Xerxes with Cunha and Embremo works from a profile perspective. Yes, I agree. It's literally Firmino, Mane, Salah, but just not at that same level.
Yeah.
But the manager's not going to play Xerxes. So therefore, I keep saying this, idiot-proof the squad. Give the manager the limit his ability to pick bad players. Because he's still going to pick the bad players who are still here. So get rid of as many of them as possible. Because he's still going to pick Højlund. If Garnacho's here, he'll pick him. Rashford's here, he'll pick him. Still going to pick Anthony. Still going to pick Sancho. Still going to pick Mount. Still going to pick Dalot. Still going to pick Shaw. Still going to pick Maguire. So what we have to do is get rid of as many of the bad players as possible and bring in good players just on accident he'll pick quality players because that's all we have, or players of a certain quality. Like that's where it is. Yeah, I don't even think he makes it till Christmas. I think he gets sacked similar to Ten Hag probably around the November time.
Yeah, November time.
Yeah. I think November time.
I think even earlier, because it's like if the first match goes the way that I will love it to go, yeah, where we're dunking on your fucking candy asses, yeah, pause and all of that, yeah.
Oh, I can't wait for that first game. All that hype you lot coming into it with is going to be great with Gyorkeres.
Wait, you know what I mean? Bruv, no. Okay, flawless. Separate me, yeah, from those fucking pussios in my family.
Yeah, no, you. I'm saying the hype. You know what I'm saying in that.
Yeah, but I take the shot.
Yeah, deserved. I take shots for everyone on here. That's what it is. You got to hold that.
Bruv, I shoot at you, yeah, because you fucking say about Tottenham, bro.
No, I don't even mention Tottenham at times, and you'll shoot at them for no reason. Don't
tell you why, because you got your teddy bear literally right next to you, but I see the benefit shit like that.
Respect Europa. All right, first and foremost. Respect my G Europa. Less of that. All right.
Never, bro.
This guy is outrageous. Because someone asked me as well before about what realistic signings you want to see at United. The ones I just mentioned. The Embremo deal, I think, gets done. A striker, I think, gets done. And then the 2 I would like is a goalkeeper and a central midfielder. Do we sign a goalkeeper and a central midfielder? I think we do sign a central midfielder. Yes, I don't think we get a goalkeeper, which is an absolute travesty that Onana is going to be in goal first day of the season. It's been horrendous 2 years in a row. And we're going to do this. So, yeah, that's the realistic signings, I would say. That's it. It's crazy. Nah, you should shoot. He's just not been on stream with you enough, Prime. That's all. Everyone shoots at Prime who's worked with Prime for a longer period of time.
Who Prime? Yeah,
Prime a prick. Proper.
I don't shoot at Prime. I get Prime. This is what I'm saying. Like he lacks a chaos, yeah, but he kind of leaves me alone more time. He just lets everyone else cook.
Yeah, that means you just got over target.
Hey, bro, you see you, yeah. Me? This pussy girl right here, yeah.
I don't shoot at you.
Okay, no, you don't shoot at me, but there's certain things that you say that doesn't need to be said. It's like this, yeah. You'll say something, but then you go along with it, yeah, and then it's like it's hard to describe, but you do it so much, bro. It's mad, yeah. It's like you Jedi mind fuck people, blood pause.
Are you hearing this? That I got Jedi mind trick. Who do I Jedi mind trick? Who? How do I Jedi? I just say that. I just say the obvious or give my opinion. That's it.
Okay,
That's the obvious question.
You was okay. For example, you would say, you point out, say, yeah, man, big up Tottenham because they won a champion. I mean, they won a Europa
League, yeah.
Big up Tottenham. They won a Europa, but then you start singing, say, yeah, Tottenham, have you won one though? It's that little thing right there. It's that little jab right there, the unnecessariness.
I say, what have you won one? But I say, have you won one in response to something someone said? Because people try and downplay Spurs winning the Europa League.
Yeah.
Like, that's what that is.
Bro, it's unnecessary.
I say Spurs have won the Europa League and someone will downplay it. I'll be like, have you won one? That's a fair question.
No, mate. No. People don't downplay it. People respect that, but it's just the hate that we have for them. It's hard to actually.
Yeah, but you can remove the hate out of your heart and be like, yeah, props to them. It's like when I see you lot do something well, or City or Liverpool, I'll be like, props.
No. It's giving props to someone, yeah. But it's going 100 and all of that. Because I said, yeah, do you know what it is? They had a better season than us. That's me giving props to them.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be fucking simping over them. Fuck that shit, mate. That's for you to do, bro.
No simping. It's just stating facts. They had a better season than United. They also had a better season than what's it called? Than Arsenal. That's facts. But I don't do no slide digs. You see how people say this? There's no evidence to back this up. No one can bring no footage.
I will get at exactly what you say because I don't want to paraphrase you. Yeah,
all right, cool. We can do that. We can discuss it. Because I've heard this before. Or you got Jedi mind tricks. It's like, yo, I just asked the question. You asked the question. I wanted to know. Everyone wanted to know. Yeah, I'll get in trouble. Why did you ask him where Arsenal finishing in the league? Because it's a question people want to know with all these signings and movements you're making.
No, that's for your own agenda, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been working for too long.
That's not my own agenda. We have to have these discussions. You're making great moves. Gyorkeres, potentially Rodrigo, potentially Eze. All right, Madueke is not good, and you're adding to that and finish second 3 years in a row. The only way that the aim is to finish top of the league. So I'm asking, these signings to take you over, and Zubermendi, and Norgard, and Mascara. So and Kepa. So not only are you doing first team, you're also getting the backups.
No, to be honest, like so far we made some great moves. We made some great moves, and if we can get every single player which you mentioned, I'll put that as an 8.5 transfer window. And look what I said last time. Last time I said we had a 2 out of 10.
8.5 transfer window to a team that finished second.
Like I said, I'll give my predictions later. I said what I said earlier.
I'm just saying, I ask you and ask the chat. Like, all right, well, go on. Yeah, see.
No, you see, it's all good. It's all good, bro.
Yeah, man, I hear it. Don't worry, man. This season will be interesting, people.
Like, the chat knows. Who knows? This is what I'm saying. It is what it is.
Yeah, man. It's myth, man. It is. Yeah, because you know what it is. It is beans and toast. I can take my bias aside from Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Leeds, and say whether I think it's good or not. I'll defend Liverpool when I think the criticism is unfair outside the band. Same with Arsenal. Same with Liverpool, etc. Like Arsenal, these moves are outside of Madueke. They're all good moves. Every single transfer they've made so far outside of Madueke will throw Gyökeres in there. Whether it's a squad player or whether it's a starter, it's a good move. I could easily sit here and be like hating on Gyökeres. No, Gyökeres is, despite the fact he rejected United for them, good signing. Same way if Bremo went over there, but he rejected them for us, I would say the same thing. 110%. I don't know what you're talking about. Why am I nasty work to catch up? Why am I nasty work? You know what I'm saying? What is the evidence? Like what is the nasty work? I would love to know what I have done that is so crazy. Please let me know. Let's see. See, Sham says you're getting all these players to come second again. It's gonna be good because Arsenal have improved, City have improved, Liverpool have improved. Like, so it's going to be good. And people say this. You're going to have to elaborate because you're a smart individual. He says, because you know what you're doing. What am I doing?
Like,
people say this. Prime says this. You know what you're doing, but no one can tell me what it is. What I'm doing.
He knows exactly what he does, yeah. I keep saying to people, he's like that younger brother, yeah, that gets you in trouble and then snitches on you, like to say he wasn't there fucking partaking in the badness as well. This is what I'm saying. He's that dude, bro. He's perfected it. It's mad. It's so hard to explain. You get me? But don't worry. Don't worry.
I would love to know. And yeah, Sai, I'm not closing out. Yeah, ask him the question and I'll get to it. Feel free. Feel free. You lot find a few questions before we close out. Need to find out where these lot are at, if I'm doing this Yardman show or not. But yeah, I'm at a loss as to what I'm doing. That is so crazy. Let me know. Let me know. I'm befuddled. I am bamboozled. Like I don't get it. You say you know what you're doing. So what is it exactly I'm doing? Please enlighten me.
Don't worry, we will. As a collective. Oh shit, man.
Because it's gonna be interesting. Because I'm the same way Don C is. I'm gonna give my predictions as well on the top 8 and who I think wins the league and stuff like that. But Arsenal making good news.
As we speak, right? This is just for today, the 7th of the 7th. Where do you see the so-called top 6?
As of right, so the 7th of the 7th, as everything is constructed.
As of today, nothing official, just because of, let's say, things that's gone over.
Are we adding Gyökeres to you lot?
Adding Gyökeres to us, yeah.
Okay, so adding Gyökeres to you lot, everyone on the 7th of the 7th. Same as I did beforehand. I think Gyökeres is an improvement. I said this to Troops, because Troops was like, oh, you hating if we sign all these players, because he mentioned Gyökeres, Rodrigo. Arsenal's biggest problem is the man in the dugout. As much as your team has its limitations, the biggest issue is your man in the dugout. And that will continue to be. If you switch managers, I think with Gyökeres, and if you're adding in Rodrigo, the team's there to win the league. I think if you give that to Pep or Slot, that increases your chances tenfold. He's the biggest issue. When I look at the 3 teams, put City, Liverpool, and Arsenal all on paper, there's not much between the 3 of them in terms of quality, in my opinion. Then I look to the dugout. That's the biggest difference maker. That's where the gap is. The biggest gap is there. If you want to go goalkeeper for goalkeeper, defense for defense, midfield for midfield, attack for attack, there ain't much in it. Adding in Gyorkeres and Rodrigo, whoever you think's the biggest gap. So yeah, how would I have it? Top 8. City. I still got City winning the league. Liverpool 2nd. You lot 3rd. Newcastle 4th. Chelsea 5th. Villa ain't done nothing too much. Villa 6th. And then you was in there, let me think. So that's my top 6. You asked me for my top 6 or top 8?
No, just top 6. Just top 6.
Oh yeah, there you go. You got my 6. There you go.
Where do you think United was going to finish this season? Because I know Kenneth is trolling, isn't it? So
yeah, as we are currently constructed now, 10th.
Yeah.
I think Cunha's, that's it. I think Cunha's the improvement, 10th, I would say.
This is why I said earlier on, that you won't get into the top 8. I don't think you're
not as we're constructed now. Hell no. Not as we're constructed now. Fuck no. You ain't got a prayer. As of right now. We don't have we don't have a prayer.
And the thing is, like you talk about the manager, like Arsenal's manager out of the let's say the Slot and the Pep. Your manager is literally just as bad as your players.
Literally.
He's
worse than our better players.
I've never understood that, especially for a team like Man United. I can understand, Arsenal in it because we like to flip flop and do these stupid things, right? But I've never seen Man United be so, how can I say, reckless? Reckless. You lot move reckless right now. You know what I'm saying? You lot haven't made no kind of big moves or signings, whatever, because I could complain on my high horse by finish 2nd again, thinking, as a sport brat, that I want this and I want that. But then because like we're in a position where we should be like challenging for a title, or at least a Champions League, not going out of the league title in November. You know what I'm saying? We should there or thereabouts, even if we don't win it. Let's say up until April. Then we could be like, the last few games. Remember the Aguero moments, things like that. Do you get me? Yeah, where they win it on the last day, or when we beat you like at your ground, that Waterwood goal, that 1-0, stuff like that. Yeah,
that's the closest you lot have been to a European trophy. I get it, man. That's the furthest trophy you picked up from London. I get it, man. You're welcome. It's like a European trophy to you, man.
This is what you do. You don't even let man live. You know what I'm saying? And you wonder why I behave like this.
Yo, you took 2 shots at me unnecessarily. You know? 2 of the worst moments I've had as a United fan, you know. 2 of the worst moments. We want to talk about 7-0. You see them 2 moments right there. They're 2 of the worst moments I've ever had as a Manchester United fan. That's like 2 of probably the top 5. Those 2
serious?
right there. Yeah. Because we lost the league.
Which one? The Waterford one?
The Wiltord one, because I'm old enough to remember. Like, I remember watching the game. Like, the Wiltord one and the Aguero moment.
Yeah.
The Aguero moment.
Yeah, because Alex Ferguson said that, you know,
they're 2 of the worst.
Connor's
Like,
going to play.
Yeah, they're there with the 2 Champions League defeats.
Yeah.
They're out there. It's probably those 2 that, and when Liverpool beat us 4-1 in 07, I think it was 08, or it's either 07, 08, or 08, 09. We ended up winning the league, but we was going head to head with them for the title.
Yeah.
He was going head to head with them for the title, and they beat us, and it was just like, fuck. Yeah, that's probably so. You just mentioned 2 of my worst 5 moments as a United fan.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to get some history.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's a lesson, bro. Like you always say, you got to teach. Each one has to teach one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And there's no need for you to fire shots back at me. I was just teaching people. Those that haven't seen or didn't know that, I was just trying to let them know. You know what I'm saying?
And to those in the chat, I see you, Kaneki, this guy, but you want to teach the people. The Dominic Calvert-Lewin links are not real, by the way, people. There's no reliable source that said it. They're the same ones who said we'd put in a bid for Ndidi. And we had agreed terms with Ndidi. These are the same links that said in January that Maino was going to Chelsea. You lot don't take everything as gospel. Like, there's no solid links. No one said that. Like realistic. Again, United get linked to everybody. Like, come on, you lot, man. Please, we gotta be, especially as United fans, be smarter than that. Literally, I seen a few days ago that we'd been linked to Ndidi and we made a bid. That's what I'd seen. We'd been linked to him, made a bid, and it was gonna happen. It's like, no, stop.
Mate, this is why, you know, when you always hear me say that I don't give a shit about links or transfers and nothing like that. I'll take things serious once I see man's in a shirt signing a contract and stuff like that. This is why, even with this Madueke thing, like, it's strange that we're even like agreed personal terms, so they say, but I'm still not going to take it serious until I see that signature and all of that, because I don't want him. But like, if he's at the club, what the fuck is like? Questions will be asked, but then what can you really do? Because he's already there. We just know that if we get him, we're not getting Rodrigo. Yeah, we're more likely to get Eze, which I think that we really need. Even though I said last time that it could be, he could come to Arsenal, be a great player, or we could end up being another Zaha. You know what I'm saying? When the pressure goes on, can't really do much. But only time will tell. When until the end of the transfer window, I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest. I'm just happy that we signed Gyökeres, the striker, the one that we actually needed. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully that Man United don't sign no one and keeps the Antonys, the Rashfords, the Garnachos, the Hoylands, and so forth, the Shaws, and all of that. Like,
are you confident that Super Mikel will give this play? Are you confident that Super Mikel will give these players freedom, or block them with defensive tactics or instructions?
First and foremost, I think Mikel's an idiot. Deep down, I want him. No, do you know what? I think he's going to allow them to play a little bit more free. If we get this, like, if he plays, see, this is a hard question, just because it depends what players he uses as his main 11, right? Because if he shoehorn, who is it? Havertz in there. We're playing defensive. Like, that's all it is. Yeah. Let's say we get the Eze. If we use Eze, we're going offensive, like 100% offensive. But I do believe that he's going at some point in life, he's just gonna do what Arteta does and just fucks it up completely. You get me? Like it's very similar to Amarin. You give them the rope and let them do the rest. That's all it is. You take out the bad players out of our team, he can't really mess us up that much. It's only his stupidity that will take over in the end. It's just, It's just that because I don't trust Arteta, it's hard for me to answer that question. I just think that he's gonna fuck up no matter what he does while he's at this club. You know what I'm saying? Because he's done it in how many seasons?
The league. I hear it, man. First.
Yeah, and like I said, if he wins the league, do you know what? Yeah, I'll be skinning bare tea at the parade. Yeah, I'll invite Flawless down. I'm like, yo, Flawless, come to London, come to North London.
I'll be there in the nighttime, 100%. I go in the daytime for the parade, but I'll be there in the night. And I'm pissed I missed the Spurs parade, man. Fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Because I wanted to go. Had the all white outfit ready. You feel me? I just couldn't get there.
You see why I call it pussy over forward, you know what I'm saying?
Why? I did have the outfit ready. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was gonna get the white, buy some white kicks, white. I already have a white top, white bucket hat.
What parades have you gone to in your time?
The last one I went to, was that the one in 99? The last time we won the league in 2013. I went there.
So you've only been to Man United parades, yeah?
Yeah, just Man United.
So why would you go to Tottenham's?
Right, because it looked mad fun. You know what I'm saying? To see everyone link up. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Who you looking up for with Tottenham?
Link up, man. Jez. You know what I'm saying? Jez is there. And then you salty Arsenal lot. I would have booked all you lot afterwards. You friggin' who else is up there? Northside, Troops, all the hating Arsenal fans with no European trophy. I would have linked up with you lot afterwards. All right, let's roll out, man. That's where it would have been.
All right, people. This is what I've got to deal with. Yeah,
what you mean?
Now you see what I'm like this.
Wait, whoa. You asked me a question. I answered. You said, why would you go?
Okay, I'll ask you a question. I said, why would you go up there? Yeah,
I explained.
And afterwards, I'll link to you salty Arsenal fans, that hasn't won a European trophy. No one asked you that question. No one asked you if you won one or not. You went out your way. You went out your way to ask that question.
Because you would have been miserable that day.
This is why I call you a fraud. You see, for that reason there, I asked a question, and you over elaborate for no reason. It's just like a yes or no, I'll go down there because that's my club.
Hey, you see how you want your manager to be detailed with his approach, Arteta, and that's a big issue with him. I'm detailed with my answers.
No. I don't want him to be detailed. I want him to fuck out. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want.
Yeah, no, you want him to, but you want him to fuck out because he don't pay attention to the meticulous details. I do with my answers.
He doesn't give any details. He gaslights, bro. He talks about football. You know what I'm saying? And all the rest of it. You go over and beyond for no reason.
Man, it's to let it be known and let it be clear. And to the catch-up who says, you trap man, I'm going to call you Vlad TV. How do I catch anybody out? Please let me know how I trap people. And the prime, he says, Flawless is a world-class criminal. Everybody knows you committed the crime, but yet you always have to be plausible deniability. Well, I'm not a criminal then. You know what I'm saying? What crime have I committed?
No, you're a criminal.
This is all in you man's mind. This is all in you man's mind. You just want to blame me to be the bad guy because your manager or players or your club or all of the above or a mix or two out of those three are not doing what they're supposed to. I'm the guy that has to ask the terrible questions. That's all it is. That's why Dunsey's shaking his head. I have to ask the questions. I ask the uncomfortable questions that people want the answers to, but people don't want to ask, or some people don't want to ask, and others don't want to answer. It's okay, man. We have the uncomfortable conversations here in the city, and you'll feel better afterwards. So when Arsenal fall short, guess what? We'll be here. When they fall short again, we'll be here and doing the inquest as to why they fell short.
Because the manager's shit. Simple as that.
There we go. That's
time and time again.
But people are just bypassing that Arteta is still in charge. It's like, all right, Arsenal were on top of the league for 93% of the time and didn't win it. And you don't think this guy's capable of fucking this up with a great team that you are currently building? Corey says Flores just loves the backhanded. Is that comments too much? What backhanded comments, man? I'm at a loss, Corey. I thought we were boys. Make sure you don't subscribe to my guy, Corey.
See, this is my issue. It's so funny that everyone says the same thing. Yeah. Everyone, it's like that chick that has 20 guys, and 16 baby fathers, and that says, well, I'm not the problem. You know what I'm saying? You man ain't shit. You get me? That's literally the same thing.
This is the guy, Ariel. This is the guy he talks. Is it Ariel Hawani? His name, AW.
Yeah.
He does the boxing content. He does UFC content as well. I say, man, I just ask the uncomfortable questions that have to be asked.
He asks questions that a lot of people refuses to answer because
I don't duck no questions. When it comes to me, I don't duck no. People can ask me whatever they want. When I bring the fan calling show back, you lot can call in and ask me whatever question you want about Manchester United. Like Animal says, hey, Flawless, you're stuck with Ineos. But what's next? Who's next? The next man after Amarin. In the ideal world, when he gets sacked this season coming up, mid-season, I'd just bring in an interim. I'd go get Ruud van Nistelrooy, and then that gives you ample time to go and select the next guy. And I'm hoping somebody in the next 5, 6, or actually this next season pops up as a good candidate. Currently, right now, there's no standout candidates. So that's why I just go. And plus, I don't want to hammer him the next guy. So I'd bring in Rude for interim from November to the end of the season. And then that gives you 2-3 months to go and identify who you want to go and get. If he continues to have a good team, you got Honus at Stuttgart, he'd be a good manager. Man, I've mentioned Eddie Howe. That works. Man, I've mentioned Areola at Bournemouth. That works. So, yeah.
Yeah, I heard man mentioning Arteta as well. That might work.
Who?
I heard man talking about Arteta as well. That might work.
Arteta will work for Arsenal. He might work out.
No, bro.
From a Manchester United perspective, you know what, Duncy, you're right. From a Manchester United fan perspective, Arteta is working out fine at Arsenal. Lifetime.
No, I'm not talking about for the process for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ask a lot of my Arsenal familiars, yeah, they'll tell you that Arteta has took us from the depths of hell, yeah, and we've risen up. You know what I'm saying? Right now, yeah, you're below the depths of hell. So do you know what? Yeah, you need to be risen up. So pause and all of that. So take Arteta, bro. Yeah, trust the process, bro.
We good.
Like Zidane says, Rome wasn't built in a day. Like, you get me? Like,
yeah. You know what? Word to my guy Sheik. Rome wasn't built in a day, and Rome also wasn't built by idiots either. So here we are. Flawless question, but the undertone, who's trolling is there. Again, you lot watched my live streams, and I'm very, very thankful. Receipts, people. Show me evidence of this. That's what, you asked this. It's a fair question. Maybe you just don't like the question. Don't get mad at me, get mad at the question. That's all it is. Yeah, Zipex, any of us suck. We know that. So all this is giving people what they want, and I love when all the rivals get rattled. It's crazy, King. I'm just be asking the obvious questions that we want to know. Hey, Arsenal are making these moves. Are they going to win the league? Are they going to win the champs? If they don't, does Arteta stay on? I'm just asking. Who misses out? Is it Havertz? Is it Odegaard? Is it Martinelli? Is it Zubamendi? Someone missing out from the starting lineup. But hey,
and seeing as I don't duck any questions, yeah. My answer is, if he wins, give me a double, and a nice double, a sweetener. I'll back his thing. If he gives me one title, fuck off. If he gives me no title, fuck off. I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't got time, bro. It's been too many years of failure.
You said the evidence is in the title of your channel. Hey, man, because that's just all in jest. That's all it is, man. The title is sarcastic itself. So like sarcasm. So it's let people know it's not too serious here. That's why. You see the channel title, you're like, it's not all serious and intense and tactics and da-da-da. It's like, no, the city's open. Really, I should have built a wall around it, but it's too late now. But yeah, here we are. Here we are, people. Should have built a wall. What happened to people who want more than Havertz? Hold that. Yeah, that's true, Corey. You got a point. I'm very, very surprised you don't want more than Havertz, but we're interested to see who hits the bench. I think it's Zubamendi. I think Havertz goes into midfield.
Yeah.
Alongside Rice.
That's a shame, man.
I like that, man. Hey, run that OT opening day, man.
Oh, fuck that, bro. Fuck that for a laugh.
Rice, Havertz, Odegaard. I'm with that. I like that.
You see, I couldn't deal with that. Like, for me, Havertz shouldn't be playing at all. Like, he's a bench guy.
Oh, he shouldn't, but we know what he's Arteta's guy. It's the process, man. Rome wasn't built in a day. It's only been 5 years. Is you in phase 6? This could be it, man. You got Gyökeres gun, man. What are you doing? Gun, man.
Well, I guess he's better than Højlund, isn't it? So you know it's a positive. And he's better than what we have. He's better than Havertz, you get me? So
Havertz will be in midfield, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you know, I can't wait till next season just because we're gonna have this. Like, it's either we're gonna be on the stream talking about this shit, or it's gonna be like, do you know what? Yeah, he actually dropped Havertz. He's actually not playing Odegaard, which is more than unlikely because he's either gonna play one or the other. He's gonna try and shoehorn both of them in. Like, worst comes to worst, you know what he'll probably do? Play a back three. That I can't see happening.
Yeah, I can't see that happening.
But that's the only way he could shoehorn everyone into the team that he actually wants into certain positions.
It does open up a spot. You're right. 100%. But hey, don't see anything you want to add before we close out. And people, we will be redirecting to the Yardman show as well. Anything you want to add?
Like and subscribe. Make sure you look in to the Yardman show because you know that man, they're fucking hella funny and all the rest of it. Okay, yo, people, if you're around tomorrow, yeah, make sure you tune into Chic TV because we have a Premier League 11. Last week, Flawless was on the show, the fraud. Yeah, and he had a very good team, even though the chat mainly gave him players. And if you super chat 199, you can pick anyone else's player. Like last week, I got a player which I didn't know he was a striker. And as my manager, these fucking frauds gave me Arteta. How dare you? Yeah, King, how dare you? Sai, how dare you? But big up, like people, like and subscribe. Yeah, make sure you like and subscribe.
Yeah, people, big up to everyone that's locked in. Love to you lot. Big up Don C. Big up TJ who was there earlier. Subscribe to TJ Warren TV. Hit the like button on here. Subscribe. I don't even know how many likes we're on. We are going to redirect over to the Yardman show. 86 likes, people. Girls up to 100 likes as well. The content is not stopping. And don't forget, this show, all the other shows on the YouTube channel, apart from watch-alongs, the fan calling show and gaming content are available on all audio platforms, people. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud. If you want to listen to audio, if you want to listen to this podcast, audio only, just type in Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, and all the shows will pop up. Because you might want to listen. Maybe you're cooking, maybe you're working, walking, cleaning, driving. Maybe you don't want YouTube using up all your data. Maybe you don't want to see Duncy gritting up teeth about Gyökeres, whatever the case may be, people. So, like I said, Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow, 5-star us. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcast as well, SoundCloud, or wherever you listen to your podcast. And on top of that, playback as well. Make sure you head over there. For those that don't know, it's an app just like YouTube where we produce live content over there, people. Club World Cup watch-alongs. You will not find them here. The Club World Cup semi-final games over on the Sarcasm City TV playback, people. Same way when the season starts back, Premier League, Champions League, Europa League, FA Cup, League Cup, all over on the playback. All the non-Manchester United watch-alongs are over there. NBA regular season when that starts back. Same with the play-ins, playoffs, conference finals. Boxing content coming up with you got Conor Ben versus Eubank Jr. 2. We'll be doing that. Crawford versus Canelo. Usyk Dubois 2 in a couple weeks. All over on the playback. And it's an app you download, or you just go to www.playback.tv/sarcasmcitytv, or just download the app from your app store. And the same way you created an account on YouTube and you watch, it's the exact same on playback, people. It gets even crazier over there as well, people. It really, really does, as you can see on the screen. So hit us with a follow over there. Road to 1,600 followers over there. We're at 1.5. But again, run up the likes here. Hit the subscribe button as well. We are going to redirect to the Yardman show. And we hit 15,200 as well, subscribers. So salute to you lot, man. Next step, 15,300. But yeah, we're going to go live on the Yardman show, people. So that's already, I've just clicked go live on there. So hit a like button on here. Subscribe before you leave. As soon as you cross over to the Yardman show, hit the like button and subscribe over there as well. It has been the Manchester United Arsenal podcast. Man and United pod meets the Gunner Talk from the Arsenal pod live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. Big up. And I'll tell you in.